let's kick things off. So here you are, guys. This is where you were encountered by something sinister. Something wicked this way comes.
Okay.
I do have a question just before we start.
Yes.
What time of day was it, and what's the weather like?
Well, obviously you're in a clearing now, so it was like late afternoon, early evening. Okay. So it's starting to get a little dark, but it isn't dark. It's not like fully dark yet, so you can kind of see around you.
And cloud cover, sun setting?
It is a little cloudy, but it's not raining.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, so the two spectral, shimmering images continue to circle you in a slow, wisping, diving fashion. Hissing momentarily as they, like, zoom past, like...
Does anybody have any idea what they just said?
Yes, I speak ghost. Clearly! No.
Chances are they were speaking the language that they spoke when they were formerly alive, but I don't think any of you have any clue how to speak that language at all.
I am going to knowledge Arcana, even though I can tell they're obviously fucking ghosts. I kind of want to know what specifically...
Ghost specters, something like that. Oh, so you want to try to figure out what they are specifically?
Specifically, yes. That's my goal. With my beautiful 13.
They are some kind of ethereal undead, but you really cannot put your finger on exactly what.
They're fucking ghosts.
Can you turn ethereal undead, or do they have to have a physical body?
He can. Well, he can't, but technically clerics can turn spectral undead, yes.
I didn't know that.
I am going to obviously hold my hands up to show that we're not hostile, necessarily. And then I'm going to say, Soren Lawrenson.
Alrighty, they don't seem to acknowledge you. They continue to kind of zoom around you. They have like a very intelligent, intense look on their face. Obviously you can see through their faces, but they have dark black recesses instead of eyes.
I'm going to reach my hand into my bag and hold on to my holy symbol, preparing to do something if they move in closer.
Alrighty. They kind of continue to zoom around you. Once again, one of them gets extremely close and kind of stops and shimmers directly in front of you, and then says, Actor Casta Amoriso.
Friend. I'm still up.
Yeah, I would have done that too. I wanted to point out when Veslar
Okay, so you are also giving the universal...
I mean, motherfuckers are intelligent looking.
I'd like to comprehend language on this. To see what they said. If that's possible.
You can make a dice roll.
That's interesting.
I have the spell. It's level 1.
So,
level
question,
1
Aria.
spell.
Where are you in relation to my character? Are you behind me?
Oh, okay, you're casting the spell comprehend languages. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Okay,
so
ahead,
I don't see you casting the spell necessarily, because I'm looking at the ghost. Just want to make that clear.
Probably not.
Yeah. Alrighty. I don't have comprehend. Oh, hang on. Is that from... That's your bard spell?
Bard level 1,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, no, so I've only got your cleric spells up, so that's fine. Okay, so you cast comprehend languages. You'll have to wait for them to speak again.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Because you cast it like after after what they said. So the spell is now in effect for your duration. But you will have to somehow entice them to open up their spectrally traps.
We mean you no harm. We're looking for someone. A friend. We are your friends.
Okay. They continue to kind of like slowly circle you. Thus far, they've not made any aggressive action towards you.
Interesting.
So it's kind of hard to know what their intentions are.
Maybe they just don't want us in their house,
But you haven't moved anywhere yet either, so they're kind of just like doing the slow circle. They're like just perimetering you. Periodically, they zoom a little closer.
Keep talking. Till they say something again.
Because we can hear what we understand. We know what they're saying. I mean, they could be saying, you move again and we'll kill you. So, you there.
Okay,
I'm
remember,
gonna point
one
at the
of
one
them is male. This one here. And this one here. The top one is actually male. The bottom one is female.
Well, I'm pointing at the male.
Have they both spoke?
Only the male one has spoken.
Okay.
I'm pointing at the one who spoke.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, my name Veslar Noloth. Friend.
Peace, sucker.
Friend. Wait, what's... fuck you. Oh, friends. I'm gonna say friends.
That'll work.
I mean,
There's another universal symbol for you. It doesn't exactly mean what you think it does, maybe, but hey, they're from a lost civilization. Maybe this is something lost on them.
Oh, yeah, man. No one needs a middle finger.
Okay, it kind of like starts looking at you like rather curiously, and all of a sudden it zooms right in and gets like right up into your face.
Well, I'm obviously recoiling slightly. I don't want to touch the damn thing.
Dementor!
As you kind of get, as you get the stench of
Parcel tongue.
some
I get stench, you
strange,
breathe-
bizarre.
Okay.
It doesn't smell like rot or decay. It just smells weird, like sweet and sickly.
Can I then say tic-tac?
Otherworldly, perhaps. You want to offer it a tic-tac?
Mentos? Can I pop a Mentos and get a brilliant idea? Is that a part of the rules or no?
Do you have any? Do you have any Mentos or Tic Tacs?
Mentos,
Do you have any medieval breath mints?
You found one in the Forest of Illusion, didn't you know?
Do you have any herbal plants that have a pleasing minty
Peppermint?
smell to
Sorry.
them?
So he's like in my grill, isn't he?
Yeah, well, only temporarily. It's like comes right up to you and hisses, like just breathes, and then like backs off slightly.
Part of me wants
Perhaps
to reach
we
in.
should try stepping forward and see if they get hostile.
I would rather step back and hope they go away.
Well, we're gonna have to go in.
Or we can go out. You go back. So I'm actually going to take a tiny step backwards, away
Okay.
from the male ghost. Or
Alright.
whatever it is. And still raised, obviously.
Yeah, he allows you. He doesn't do anything, like, does nothing towards you.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to take a little step back, too.
Alrighty.
Arya stands her ground.
Oh, I don't have that on loop, so let me put that back on loop, sorry. That's why there's suddenly an awkward silence. I was like, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. So all of you kind of take a step back?
Except Arya.
Except Arya.
Okay.
I
Well, technically I'm going to bump into you, because I'm going to take another step back, since I
Probably.
didn't do anything. Yeah,
Alright,
so I'm going to
we'll move you
obviously...
back slightly. Okay.
I bump into Arya, obviously that's the next thing that happens, because she's
Yes.
Okay, the female ghost kind of swings around to this side, and then the other one just kind of comes a little forward to bridge the gap between you and the two walls and the gap in the wall. Once more, it kind of hisses at you and says, Akrimata Konsala Kamata. Which, to Jane, says,
not. The typing.
I'm so excited right now.
Typing.
You didn't wipe your feet on the floor mat. Take off your shoes before you enter.
No shoes.
there you go, I
shoot.
just messaged you what he said. It's up to you if you choose to
Interesting.
say that or not.
I'm gonna lean over to Piper and tell her. You know what? I'll whisper it too. I'll
Nice.
whisper it in BattleNet.
Fuck. Fine. Let's see how it is.
Oh, see, now you're reaping a reward from your being an asshole and not letting her see the books and pictures and all that stuff. This is how it's
It was
going
a
down.
book on bondage. Who would want to show that to a little innocent, retarded bard? Like, really? My nose itches.
Okay, there. I
Okay.
whisper that into
I do-
her ear.
Can I do a listen check in the very, very far
Yeah,
open?
go ahead. You may make a
Alright.
listen check if you roll high enough.
One.
That's not
One.
happening.
The first one of the night. Oh, what a scumbag look. Eavesdropper extraordinaire.
Natural 20!
Here's me whisper. If you do not intrude, we will not hurt you.
Okay, yes, so you do
Why
overhear every
wouldn't you
word
want me to
clearly.
tell you? Why wouldn't you want me to know that?
Because she wants you to intrude so that they will hurt you. No.
See, I'm fairly vindictive fucking Mario going on here.
I suppose we owe you a point on the 20 counter for that as well.
Damn straight, man.
You know, honestly,
Not
I
fair.
would say being realistic, more than 70% of the time, you either roll a 20 or a 1 on the first dice roll. Always
Yep.
one or the other.
I agree.
Never fails. So yes.
Although technically
okay.
I rolled a 13, so you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you rolled a 20. But
Anywho,
All right.
alrighty. So yes,
So-
you overheard Arya whispering to Piper.
Are you going to let us know you overheard?
I'm actually not, because she didn't bring that to everyone's attention. But I am
He's
gonna
acting
say
all butthurt.
we should back away because we don't want they haven't moved against us. So I'm gonna take more steps back, inching
me too.
around Arya,
Back
because
up.
if she's
Okay.
and I guess we're gonna head back to here.
So Arya, seeing Piper and Veslar backing away considerably, are you holding your ground or are you going to go with them?
I'm gonna turn around and say, what's the point? We're gonna have to do this, guys.
We don't need to go in that building.
I
I'm
don't
sure they're gonna protect the entire area.
Well, we can at least test it out.
Alright.
All right,
Okay.
so you guys back all the way.
Step back.
So as we're backing up, I'm going to kind of say to Veslar, so how do you even deal with those things anyways?
Undead, if you were a cleric, you could turn them away, rebuke them. They're weak to sunlight, somewhat. I don't know if they don't die or anything.
Paylor would help, wouldn't he?
No, because Palor's an invisible thing that lives way far away from here.
So you don't think being a cleric of Paylor would help this moment right now, would you?
If we had a cleric of Palor here, maybe it'd be useful. But then again, they haven't been aggressive to us, so why should we be aggressive to them?
Okay.
I mean, look, they're clearly over there. So let's go to the south.
Yeah, they have kind of they've moved kind of southeast. They haven't closed the distance. They've just kind of like shifted. So they haven't actually closed the gap on you guys. They've just kind of allowed you to step back, but they're still staring at you.
So are they kind of guarding us heading, northeast-ish?
Possibly.
Okay.
So
I think
So
let's-
if we come down this way?
I think
Yeah.
we should make our way in this general direction.
Yeah.
Do you all concur?
I agree.
away from them is the goal.
All right, so you guys are heading down in this direction. Alrighty. They kind of moved to here.
So let's
So
go over
this
here.
area.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right, so you guys continue heading down through the trees into this, like, the southernmost area of the clearing. Upon doing that, the specters seem to lose interest in what you guys are up to.
So I think that we should
Okay.
maybe start heading maybe into here,
And then there.
or
yeah.
we can go around.
Let's just ping the map. And we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And
could
then
have-
we'll
It's like
do that.
radar.
Kind of like, kind of get the building in between us and the spectrals and then head in.
Because we're checking for, like, Soren Lawrenson, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if it's not about him, we don't really care, pretty much.
Arya, do you see any signs of somebody having been here?
Let me look around here. I will perform a tracking check in the
Alrighty.
general vicinity.
Like in the area that you guys are in right now. Okay.
Yeah. 12.
It doesn't look like anything. I mean, there's no tracks around here at all. In fact, as undergrown as everything is, you feel fairly sure that you would see tracks if there had been any recently. But you cannot see any tracks in this, like, 20, 30-foot radius where you are. Doesn't
I
look like
see
anything.
nothing.
Even animals have been in this area for a long
Yeah. It
time.
looks like this place hasn't been touched for many years. Which kind of
What's
makes
up,
me
you guys?
nervous. Do you think he's here?
We gotta see if he is, so we might as well keep looking.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So where do you want to make your? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Continue
Yeah,
along,
we're
following the south perimeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I guess then checking
Go
this
here.
area.
All right. Which
Ah,
leads
look, you guys both on the same wavelength.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
y'all.
That double ping.
All right, so let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. Alrighty, so here you are. You're going to go to the bottom south corner. Once again, it's old, ancient, rumbled walls, crumbled rock pillars. There's very little of the building itself still standing, still intact.
All right, I want to do a search check
All right, you search the rubble. Go ahead.
with my beautiful 20. Here you go, 15.
I'm gonna search
15.
around as well.
Alrighty.
Well,
Okay, Piper and Veslar dig through the rubble, moving rocks, kicking them with your feet, pulling the larger ones aside. It doesn't appear to be anything except, undergrowth, sticks, pebbles, rock, decayed rubble. None of you have like a skill of stonemasonry or anything like that, right? You don't have a trade skill?
No.
Okay. Fair enough then.
Go.
so I think we should move northwards, but maybe one person go slowly in case they come back.
Okay.
So the surrounding the clearing is what? Just the forest?
Briar.
I just want to.
Remember there was
Just
all
the
that
br- oh,
like,
the
thick
briar.
briar came up. Now,
But we walked through it though, right? I mean, it was an illusion.
what you came through before, yeah. So the
Okay.
question is, if it's an illusionary briar, is it really there? Is it not? Is it keeping people out? Is it not? I mean, even if it's not there, it seems to have successfully be doing its job. So
Okay.
But we did push through the briar, so does that mean the illusion behind us of all the flowers and plants on the hills that shouldn't have been there vanished as well, or we just didn't
they
see?
didn't vanish. They just kind of changed to your perspective of them. You kind of look at them like, and they're kind of transparent and see through. Like you can still see
Got it.
them, but you know that they're not real.
Okay. So I guess logically, yes, we would go northward-ish.
All right,
Oh.
why don't you ping for me? Where do you want to go?
Do it, Shag.
Since
Ping
you're
all
so
the
familiar with
things.
pinging.
I'll ping with my beautiful pink. There you go.
Alrighty, you make your way around this ruin and you come to what looks like another large ruined building directly in front of you. There are a few strange symbols and marks on the wall here. Most of them are faded because of the years and years or centuries of rainfall that's kind of washed away and dulled the rock. However, a few of them could possibly still be made out.
So what would that be? Decipher script, or is it religious symbols?
Could be either. You could use either skill to try to discern.
Well, they're both the same for me, so I guess I'll do script because it's writing.
Okay.
So I don't have very many, so 13.
Most of it is stuff that you've never seen before. It's definitely no language that you recognize.
Okay. I just point out the writing and I say I have no idea what that is.
Look,
Or,
words.
guys,
There's words there.
scribblings, chicken
Does
scratch.
comprehend language, the spell and effect, read, or is it just listening?
No, it's languages. So you got to hear it, I think.
Okay.
We didn't have a book. We didn't pick up a book on the ancient civilization, did we?
Not one that described anything of any depth about their language or anything like that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we should try here.
Comprehend languages does affect written.
It does.
You can understand the spoken words of creatures or read otherwise incomprehensible written messages. In either case, you must touch the writing.
What's the duration though? I think is there spell
10 minutes
select?
per level, so...
Oh no, it's
wow.
still up then. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
you can.
nice.
You
Then
can
I will
definitely try that.
slowly approach the wall, very cautiously, to go up and touch the words.
Alrighty. Okay, you lay your hand on it.
Okay.
there's really no complete words as such because it's so faded. What you're able to kind of decipher, I will message it to you.
Yes. Okay.
So cool. I feel so
Look at-
useless
look-
right now.
I know, seriously, we're nothing.
Touch it softly.
I'm gonna put a hash where there's where there's a symbol that you can't read. Okay.
Okay.
So cool.
Arya, I'm looking at you like you don't know what you're doing, so I'm kind of just looking around. I have no idea what you're doing. Yeah.
That's what you can read, which is probably not a whole lot of sense.
Okay.
Can you read it, Ari?
Yeah, Arya, can you read it?
Do you have a piece of paper
Do any of you have
and a
parchment?
quill?
I am going to take out my book on bondage. I'm going to flip to the last page, hopefully where there's no imagery. And I'm just going to say, here, write on this.
I'll tell you what to write, Bess. You ready?
Oh, okay, so I'll get out.
And I'm going to go ahead and type it into Roll20 for our viewers to see.
Ooh.
Because I'm nice like that.
You are nice.
I like it.
Ready,
Great
Vess?
idea.
All right, show it to me. Let me just do it.
I'm gonna point to each little symbol. T, H, dash,
There you go.
space,
Egg on TV, thanks for the follow, buddy.
H, dash, dash, L, dash, dash, ED, space, TE, space, TE, dash, P, dash, dash, E, space, O, dash, space, AZ, dash, 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 H. You got that, Bess?
Maybe I want them to know what it says.
Well, I mean, my first inclination would be that T word would be the. Just a guess. Unless it's die. I mean, it could be thy with a Y. The second T word, I would first guess temple, but there's an extra thing there.
Yeah.
The temple, but the temple-y?
The Templi.
The Templi? The TP?
The TP.
TP wouldn't fit.
TP one fit. The
Morse code graffiti.
Puzzle boss.
is that an exclamation point? Or is that a 1?
Where?
The H.
Where?
The H word. H.
It is
I
what
think
it
that's
is.
supposed to be hollowed. That's my guess.
Hollowed.
Oh, the
not bad.
hollowed. I dig that. And then Ezrilla, does that end with an H? Do we know that ends with an H?
Well, from the language... who wants to make a... let's see. I know you're educated people. I'll go ahead and tell you. I mean, of course, it's very, very common for ancient languages not to translate word for word into your current
True.
language.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not that educated.
Arilla is the way that it's written in the notes that you read is Arilla.
Okay.
But who knows that you're talking about a civilization that has been wiped off the face of the earth for 1,000 years.
So over generations, it kind of got.
Yeah,
nerfed.
maybe
Who
they
the
spoke
hell
in
knows,
like
right?
maybe they spoke in like Snoop Dogg language, like his out
Puzzle
shit. So it's like
Yeah.
That's
Shizzle
it.
my nizzle.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
They shizzled everything.
The tempizzle.
He chiseled it.
How lizzled.
Uh,
Of
Okay.
a rizzle.
how we rizzle.
All right, so I think it's the Hollow Temple or Umbrella.
And there we
obviously,
go.
we know where we are.
That's all it took to get
Okay.
Shiggles going.
How we rizzled. I love it. We should rename our whole channel. All right.
How we
All right.
rizzle?
How we results?
That's it. Now start
Oh,
DMing in
yeah,
a
I'm
really,
going-
really
okay,
laid back
so-
way. You know?
Yeah. All right.
So Arya says the hallowed temple of Arilla, excuse me. I think we're definitely in the correct spot, guys. Can I check around again for tracks or footprints in this area?
Please do.
14.
Alrighty. Once again, nope. Does not appear to be any kind of tracks. Doesn't appear so much as a deer, a fox, or a badger. Not even a weasel has come this way.
What's even a
While
weasel?
Arya is doing that, I'm going to look over at Piper because I think it's plain on both of our faces that we're useless here because Arya is doing all these things. And I'm just going to say to Piper, remember that time I hooted like a monkey?
Let's go north.
What? I think we should go to the spire,
Here.
tower kind of north of here.
Alrighty.
I think if he's going to hide out anywhere, it's probably where it's going to be.
Okay, so you continue to
Best,
head
this place
northwards.
is crawling with undead. There's no time for monkey talk.
I just that's when I felt like I was doing something. Just
There you go.
all right.
Okay, this is like a large circular building. Building isn't probably the correct word for it. It's more like a giant ancient gazebo without a roof. There's like a circular wall around it that is periodically has archways going all the way through. There is a flight of stairs that lead up. Once you get to the top of the stairs, there's stairs leading down. Almost looks like some kind of possible like Colosseum type building, sort of a, you know. Probably wasn't used to house anything. It was probably here for some ceremonial purpose. Mad Hatters, thanks for the follow.
Can we hear
How's
anything
this
in there?
structural integrity?
Well, yeah, that too.
The stone that's there, that's standing, looks reasonably solid. Of course, there's a lot of pillars and stuff that's broken. I mean, only really the northern section of the wall itself is intact.
How do the stairs look?
I mean, they're like in carved stone. So I mean, it's not like they're going to collapse and you're going to fall through them.
Okay. So it's very likely that Soren could be in here.
Well, I say we, sneak over and see what we see.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Alright, so you make
we're
your
gonna-
way up to the top of the stairs.
As quietly as we can. I mean, I think.
Okay, glancing down, you kind of look into the depths. There's a lot of the broken rubble and the rocks are down there. It's probably about a 40-foot descent down, but it's stairs going down. Again, think kind of Roman Colosseum, how, it was tiered. And then once you get to the very bottom, there's about a 15-foot straight drop into a pit, which is the center.
Okay. Can we see down there? I mean,
Yeah,
we see
absolutely.
there's like no movement or anything, is there?
Not at all. In fact, there's very little undergrowth in there. Most of it looks like it's a very sandy kind of floor.
Oh,
Obviously, the
excellent. I
sand-
was just going to say, is there footprints?
the sand itself must have been imported or put here on purpose a long time ago.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna check for footprints.
alrighty then.
Look at Arya go.
Once again, you peer at the sand. Other than maybe a few like where some bird tracks are, where birds have come down and landed, nothing of any size or substance seems like it's been here.
So I say Lawrenson hasn't been here unless he can transform into a birdie.
Three-eyed crow.
Got it!
Three-eyed crow height.
So how about we stop by the middle, and then we go towards the north, because that's where the thingies are, right? To the northeast.
Okay,
Northwest.
so you guys head to this building.
Yeah, we cut across the fields to the middle.
Okay. It has a huge oversized stone arch at this corner right here that you can see. The walls themselves have all long since been destroyed, so this is really just a flat, level stonework of the base of a building. You can see where the walls were, and there's pretty much a 2-foot indentation. So where the walls were situated, this thing was sunken into the ground about 2 feet. Beyond that, I mean, you can clearly see the entire area. Nothing seems to be here at all. Again, there's a lot of broken rubble and, pillars and wall fragments.
Spectrals are basically guarding this building.
I think we need to move that way for sure, cautiously.
Can we move in through the north, not in sight of this structure where they came from?
Sure.
All right. So I guess we're going to go up here and see if there's like a way in the wall on the northeastern side.
Okay, so you're going to kind of walk
my
up and
hands
around.
still in my bag, clutching my holy symbol, just in
Alrighty.
case.
Well, as you kind of wander your way around the northern side of the building, there is like a perimeter wall that's mostly broken down, but in parts, in the southern parts at least, it's a little bit, there's still maybe 2 or 3 feet worth of wall still there. The building itself is inside the wall, so it's like it was a building that had a stone wall around it. Clearly you can see that there is a huge stairwell right here that leads up into this domed building. Remarkably, this is the only building that still seems to have any structural integrity attached to it.
Oh, that's where we have to go. Shit. It's over. GG. We're dead. Logically, we have to enter, right?
Yep, I think so.
Arya, maybe see if there's any magical wards or traps before we walk up those steps.
Sure.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay,
Never
as soon
mind,
as
there's
you begin
something
to
there.
approach the building, the 2 spectral apparitions like float out of the wall directly in front of you, and once again come zooming towards you. The dog, thanks for the follow, buddy. The dog 95.
They start going towards the dog 95.
FSVC Nomad, thank you for the follow. All right, so as you get close to them, and Katrin M, thank you for the follow. Once again, they zoom in. This time they seem a little bit more. And Aristo, thank you for the follow. They seem a little bit more hostile this time. They kind of come out a lot faster. Instead of like doing a polite perimeter around you, they literally kind of float down, get directly like within 2 feet of you, and are like.
I just look at Piper, and then I look at Arya, and I say,
Do I still have comprehend languages on?
Your
Last-
duration on comprehend language is
like,
1
6
hour, 10
hours.
minutes.
What?
So yeah.
Cool. What'd they say?
There you go. There you go, Arya. If I have onion bread junk farmer, it's only my microphone that's going to suffer. It's okay.
I'm gonna say out loud. Apparently, we need to leave now or die.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, how did you know that? I mean, I can tell by their
just
less
look
than
at
friendly
Vess blankly.
demeanor.
And I just smile.
How do you speak? What are they even speaking?
I don't know.
No,
How do you know what they're saying?
I just know Vess. Stop
Does that
questioning.
really
We gotta
matter
defeat
right now?
these guys.
Stop
They
questioning
want
me.
to kill us.
It kind of does. I mean, all right. Well,
We can
clearly
fight
have
about
to
this
enter
later.
there.
Let's not die.
Okay, how do you propose we fight ghosts?
Hey, you're the expert.
What did my
Mhm.
knowledge check tell me about them? I mean,
basically that they are some form of ethereal undead, but that's about it. Whether they're
So,
ghosts, specters,
right. But
wraiths,
being
you're
ethereal
really not
undead,
sure.
do physical things affect them? I mean, I guess that's...
Typically not. Typically you need magical weapons to affect anything ethereal.
Would I know... Okay, so my question is, would I know that my weapon is bonded to me through arcane ritual? So I am pretty confident it would work, right?
It works against spellcasters. Do they cast spells? This is something that you've never experienced in your years of initiation as a witch hunter.
Stories. Yeah, I've heard
And
stories.
you have, but then
I mean,
you don't exactly know what they are. Let me put it to you this way. You believe it's possible that your imbued weapon may affect them, but you also believe that it's possible that it may not. This is a, you don't know one way or the other. You have a feeling maybe it will, but you know for sure that probably the odds of Piper and Arya's weapons working are slim to none. So do you wish to fight 2 specters? Maybe. Or wraiths or ghosts?
Yeah.
I look to Vess. Well, what are you gonna do, Vess? You stuck?
Well,
You
we're
need
going to
some
take a
help?
very short break while they ponder that.